This is the heart, the soul, and blood of North Hills Athletics. Now, make some noise.
It's a cloudy night here in Salisbury, North Carolina, as your North Hills Eagles are set to take on Crescent Christian School. Hello everyone, this is Nolan Parrish. Welcome to Eagle Pride Radio, the voice of your varsity men. It looks to be an exciting night here. Eagles missing several of their normal starters, namely, well, except one. Dean is the only normal starter out. Everyone else looks primed and ready, but with two new additions, James Houghton and Parker Moody. Looks to be an exciting home game today, folks. Sit back, relax, and have some fun. Ladies and gentlemen, it's game time. Your North Hills Eagles, coached by Butch Lewis. Driving right to left, Crescent Christian Academy, coached by Coach Savage. Going right to left. It's time for the opening tip-off. Daniel Walters taking it for the Eagles. They're both ready. It's up. And Crescent gets it on the opening possession. Number 14 passes it over to number 11. Number 32 driving the lane and is fouled. Fouled by Chase Davidson. That's his first. Our starting lineups for Crescent. Guard number 11, Colby Craig. Guard number 14, Leo Makamu. Guard number 15, Javier Martinez. Forward number 24, Anthony Marconi. And forward number 32, Marco Kamasa. Your Eagles, number 23, Devin Mitchell. Number 3, Chase Davidson. Number 11, Jonathan Mosier. Number 20, Daniel Walters. Number 1, Pacey Watts. Both missed free throws by Crescent. Pacey Watts taking it down the floor. Pass it back to Jonathan, right wing. Chase down in the corner, back to Mosier, the right ring. Going to the top of the key. Back to the right wing. Driving, loses the ball. Strip, but a reach. Number 14, Makamu. 15, sorry. Martinez, that's his first. Walters out. Last touched by Martinez. Early pressure applied by Crescent. Walters trying to inbound down to Davidson in the corner. Gets to Mosier down the middle. Oh, went for the layup, no good. Rebounded by Martinez. Up to Makamu. Layup good. First score of tonight's game goes to Crescent. Mosier inbounding to Davidson. Driving up the court. Left to right, over the Eagle, down to the right wing. Pass to Jonathan, left wing. Drive between two defenders. And a foul on Makamu, that's his first. Mosier, 2 at the line. First one is up. It is good. Second free throw by Mosier at the line. It is up. It is good off the back glass. Inbounded from Craig to Makamu. Driving over to Martinez. Left elbow. Lay-in from Colby Craig, driving from the right wing. Inbound from Mitchell to Davidson. Davidson driving, right wing. Over to Mitchell, driving through the middle, layup, no good, off the back. And a foul on Mitchell. That's his first. Inbound from Craig to McAmoo. McAmoo driving right to left. Over the eagle. Over the half-court stripe. Met by Wirtz, who's in. And a three, no good. Rebounded by McAmoo. Up to Kamasa. And travel by Kamasa. Top of the key. Wirtz in for Pacey Watts. Wirtz on the inbounds. Driving out the middle. Layup. Finger roll. Good! 4-all. 6:07 left to go in the first quarter. McAmoo driving up. Met by Davidson. Driving to the left wing. Down the baseline. Pass to Martinez. Good on the layup. Wirtz on the inbound from Walters. Down the right side. Over to Mosier. Bad pass from Wirtz. Turnover on the Eagles. Subs for North Hills. Caleb Wallace and Gavin Sheehan in for Chase Davidson and Daniel Walters. McAmoo in for Martinez. McAmoo over the middle. Passes it down to Craig on the right wing. Driving top of the key. Picked up by Wallace. Driving in. Stolen away by Sheehan. Tip. Last touch by McAmoo. Eagle ball. Wirtz on the inbound from Wallace. Driving across the half-court stripe down the right side. Driving down the left through three defenders. And a foul. Foul on number 11. That is Craig. That's his first. Wirtz shooting two now. First one is up, and it is good. Off the front of the rim. Eagles are shooting 3 for 30 for night in free throws. All right. Second one is up. It is good. And Crescent calls a timeout. 5:27 left in the first quarter. With our score, Eagles 6, Crescent 6. Eagles coming out stronger offensively than their last game, with a little more time taken off the clock. Good plays, setting up good passes. And with fewer fouls, too. 2 fouls for North Hills, 3 fouls for Crescent. Timeout's over. See if they keep the same lineups. So it's on the floor now for North Hills. It is Sheehan, Wallace, Wirtz, Mosier, and Mitchell. As McAmoo takes the inbound from Craig. Driving up the top. Driving. Blocked by Sheehan. Four-court press. Up. Nice pass over to Mosier. Now over to Wirtz. Now they pass the half court. Driving in. Over 2 defenders. And one for Wirtz. What a beautiful lay-in from Silas Wirtz. Wirtz shooting his third. It is up. It is good. Eagles are 5 for 5. Wallace applying full court pressure on McAmoo. Now he backs off, allowing McAmoo to drive over the top. With the Eagle driving to the right, picked up by Wirtz. Lob pass. Foul on Mitchell. That's his second for a push. Coming into the game now, 2 subs for Crescent. Davidson in, Mitchell out. Number 12, I don't know his name. Passes in to Kamasa, misses a shot, gets his own rebound. Over it now, lays it in off the glass. Mosier inbounds to Wirtz. All right, over to Wallace. Right wing layup, no good. Guarded by Craig. Tackled by Kamasa. All right. Craig over to number 21 in the corner. Air ball is a 3-pointer. Rebound grab by Davidson. Works driving, stopped. Good pressure. Oh! Blindsided by number 12. Mosier will take the pass. That is 12's first for a push. Mosier calls for the play. Gets Wirtz. Up in the corner. Driving. Stutter steps. Layup, no good. That's his first miss of the game. Number 21 taking it down the left side for Crescent. Passes it over to McAmoo. Picked up by Wallace. Down the middle, nobody there. Loose ball picked up by Sheehan. Driving up the middle now. Over to Wallace in the corner. Shoots a three. No good. Off the front glass. Picked up by Kamasa. Ooh, behind the back between two guys. Tip pass by Wallace. Picked up by Mosier. Mosier driving. Someone trips. McAmoo trips, and it's good by Mosier. Number 21 over. 14. McAmoo over to number 12. And a travel for number 12. Another turnover for Crescent. Walters in for Wirtz. Wirtz is out. Walters in. Sheehan in the inbounds for Mosier. Coming out the middle over the half-court stripe. Taken by number 21. Wallace calls for the ball. Gives it to Walters over in the corner. Now gives it to Mosier. Top of the key. Walters in the lane. Gives it back to Mosier. Tip pass by McAmoo. Stolen away by Craig. Craig driving against Sheehan. And a carry for Craig. Another turnover. Sheehan on the inbounds pass from Mosier. Driving it left to right. Over the Eagle now. Some fancy footwork. Down the lane. Tip pass. Eagles ball. Last tip by number 12. All right. Wirtz in for Mosier. Walters breaks the play. Wirtz over to Davidson in the corner. Shoots a three. Air ball way over. Picked up by Wallace on the left corner. Driving Wirtz near the Eagle. Half court stripe. Sheehan at the wing. Three, and he got it. That's Sheehan's first bucket of the game, and it's a three-pointer. And a timeout called by Crescent. .240 left in the first quarter. Eagles 14. Crescent 7. No, 8. 8. I can't read the scoreboard. Eagles playing a much faster pace than they are tonight. Much better defensively. 3 turnovers versus Crescent's 5. Like I said last time, turnovers are a big part of games. And right now, Eagles are winning that category with a +2 turnover margin. Eagles looking relatively happier than they were last game. Full timeout taken by Crescent. Still talking, discussing plays. And timeout over. We'll go back to the court. Eagles on first. It's Walters, Wallace, Wirtz, Watts, and Sheehan. 4 W's and an S on the court now for North Hills. On the court for Crescent, we have Craig, McAmoo, Kamasa, number 12 and number 21. McAmoo on the inbound from Craig, taken by Wallace. At the Eagle, taken by Wirtz at the left wing. Kamasa driving, blocked by Daniel Walters. Taken by number 12 for the inbound. You can kind of hear the crowd starting to get into it now. Over to Kamasa in the corner, pump fakes. Back to number 21 in the corner, shoots a three, missed! Rebound taken by McAmoo, but it's out of bounds. Last touched by Daniel Walters. Still Crescent ball. 2:23 left to go now in the first. Still 14-8. Inbound taken by Craig. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Walters. Over to Wirtz. Driving down the right side. Taken by number 21. Double move. Taken by Wirtz. At the Eagle now. Sheehan up in the wing. Driving down the right side. Finger roll. Good! Layup by Sheehan. McAmoo inbound to Craig. Back to McAmoo. Driving up the middle. Taken by Wallace. Now taken by Wirtz. Tip ball from Wirtz. Tipped it. And a backcourt from Crescent. Another turnover. Alright. Watts out. Wallace out. Davidson in. Mosier in. Wirtz on the inbounds from Sheehan. At the right wing. Driving to the top of the key. Back to Sheehan. Right wing. Driving. Top of the key. So fancy work. Tip ball. Back over to Wirtz. Driving. Finger roll. Good! McAmoo on the inbound from Martinez. At the top. A pick by Kamasa. Moving screen. McAmoo. Ball stolen by Davidson. And number 12. Push. No 12. Oh, no, no foul. 14, sorry. McAmoo, that's his second. Sub number 1 coming in for McAmoo now. 24 back in. Marconi back in. Wirtz inbounds from Sheehan. Back to Sheehan over in the corner. Back to Wirtz. Tip pass stolen by the 21. Turnover Eagles. 21. Over to Martinez. Driving against Sheehan. No good off the bottom of the rim. Rebound stolen by Davidson. Fancy footwork. Stays in bounds. Pass to Sheehan. Top of the key. Over to Wirtz. Near the volleyball line. Driving against 21. Over to Sheehan. Elbow 3. Got it! That's his second 3 of the evening. 39 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 1 on the inbounds from 21. Fancy dribbling over to Martinez. Driving against Daniel Walters now. Back up to Marconi. Top of the key. Tries to do a layup. Taken by the 1. 1. Missed the dribble. Taken by Davidson. Number 21. Over to Marconi. Shoots a long 2. No good off the front. Rebound taken by Wirtz. 10 seconds left. Pass to Davidson. Finger roll. No good. Off the side of the rim. 3, 2, 1. Into the first quarter with our score. Eagles 21. Crescent 8. Second quarter about to begin. Alright. The group on for North Hills. Mosier. Walters. Sheehan. Wallace. And Davidson. The group on for Crescent is Kamasa, Marconi, Martinez, 21 and 1. Sheehan on the inbound from Mosier. Back over to Mosier. Right wing. Over to Caleb Wallace. Left wing. Little spin move. Juke. Over to Walters. Top of the wing. Caleb. Tip pass. Still got it back. Layup. No good, but a foul on Kamasa. That is Kamasa's second. Eagles in bonus now. Eagles are 5 for 5 on the night for free throws. Wallace is first. Is up. It is good. Walters in. Wirtz. Walters out. Wirtz in. Davidson out. Sheehan in. No. Mitchell in. Wallace is second. Good. Eagles are 7 for 7 on the night. Perfect free throw shooting so far. Martinez to inbound. To nobody. 5-second violation by Crescent. Mitchell to inbound for North Hills. Over to Wirtz. Rolls back to the corner. All alone. Picked up by Mark Cauty. Over to Wallace. Left wing. Over to Mosier. Top of the key. Over to Gavin. Sheehan. Corner. Driving. Top of the key. Over to Mitchell. Left wing. Picks up his dribble. Over to Wallace. Corner. Driving. Top of the key. Picked up by number 21. Hand off to Mosier. Driving to the left wing. Backs up. Driving to the basket. No good. Picked by 21. Over to number 1. Guarded by Wallace. Taken by Martinez. 3 ball. No good. Over the back for Marconi. That's Marconi's first. All right. Nope. 11. Okay. Shooting the bonus. Sheehan shooting the bonus. Eagles attending their 8th free throw of the night. It's up. It is good. 24-8 North Hills. All right. Second free throw by Sheehan. Up. Good. All right, number 1, inbounds to Martinez. Picked up by Wallace. Fast break. Missed a dribble. Taken by Mosier. Over to Wallace. Layup, no good. Put back by Mosier. No good. Poke back by Wirtz. No good. Foul on Kamasa. That's his 3rd. Wirtz shooting the Eagles' 10th free throw of the night. Up, it is no good. Off the front of the rim. Wirtz's 2nd. It is up. It is good. Subs in. Makamu in. Craig in. Kamasa out, number 1 out. Makamu takes the inbounds from Martinez. Ball stolen by Wirtz. Over to Wallace, alone. Figure roll, good! Makamu takes the inbound. Oh, reach from Wirtz. That's his first foul on the night. Makamu takes the inbounds from 21. Over to Craig in the corner alone. No good off the front. Rebound taken by Marconi. Foul on Mitchell. That's his 3rd. Walters in for Mitchell. And Davidson in for Mosier. 21 into Martinez, taken by Wallace, and a travel by Martinez. Another turnover for Crescent. All right, Wirtz inbound from Sheehan, driving up top, calling the play. Over to Sheehan, top, driving to the top of the key. Over to Wallace, left wing, driving, top of the key. Handoff. Travel by Walters. Eagles turnover. Makamu to inbound from 21. Picked up by Davidson. Top of the key. Over to Martinez. Left wing. Driving. And it looks like a push on Walters. That's his first. All right, double pressure from 21. Knocked out of bounds by Davidson. Still Crescent ball. All right, Martinez in from Makamu. Over to Martinez. Shoots a 3. No good. Rebounded by Wirtz. Driving. Left to right. Stops. Top of the key. Sheehan was open there for a second. Low pass from Wirtz. Sheehan driving. Tip ball. Still Eagles ball. All right. Walters to inbound. Over to Wirtz. Taken by 21. Over. All right. Over to Sheehan. At the elbow. Driving up. Top of the key. Over to Walters. Right wing. Davidson at the right elbow. Taken by 2 people. Driving. Shoots. No good. Gets his own rebound. Out to Wirtz. Low dribble over to Walters. Off the glass. Good! McAmoo in from Craig. Driving. Taken up by Wirtz. At the top of the key. Tipped. Taken up by McAmoo. Picked up his dribble. Stolen by Wirtz. Layup from Davidson. Good! With the assist from Wirtz. McAmoo takes the inbound. Driving against Wirtz. Block. Oh, and a foul on Sheehan. That is his. That is his first. Let's talk about Silas Wirtz for a second. All-purpose player. Arguably one of the best on the team is McAmoo. Takes his first free throw. Good. Buries it. Makes it 32-9. North Hills. Watts in. Watts in and Mosier in. Walters in. Walters out. And couldn't see who else was out. Sheehan grabs the rebound after the second free throw was missed. Driving. Over to Mosier. Oh, what a dime from Sheehan as Mosier gets the layup. Taken in by 21. Over to McAmoo. Taken to the left wing. Picked up by Mosier. Martinez takes the pass over to Craig. Pump fake. And 1 on the foul from Mosier. That's his first. Craig shooting his and 1. Missed. Rebound grab by Sheehan. Taking it left to right. Over the Eagle, across the half-court stripe. Picked up by Martinez. Between his legs. Drive, double clutch. Oh, wow, off the glass. Taken by 21. He's reaching, probably. Over to Craig. Guarded by Davidson. Over to 21. Taken by Wirtz and Watts. Knocked out of bounds by Davidson. Sub. Wallace in for Sheehan. Craig to inbound. Over to McAmoo. Screen by Martinez on Wirtz. Picks up McAmoo, top of the key. Davidson taking Craig. Mid screen by Martinez. Runs into Mosier. Martinez, top of the key, taken by Davidson. And a travel by Martinez. Another turnover for Crescent. And first time this season at home, we are seeing George Kozlowski in for Watts. Kozlowski is an 8th grader playing up as Wirtz take the inbound from Wallace. Wallace, top of the key. Driving to the right wing. Over to Wirtz. Driving down the middle. No good. Picked up by 21. Double covered. Over to Martinez. Tipped by Wirtz. Taken by Davidson. Up the court. Over to Mosier. No good on the layup. Picked up by 21. And a foul by Wallace. That's Wallace's first. As that sends number 21 to the line for the bonus. "30-second timeout for the Eagles." No, sorry. Man, this is a game not uncharacteristic. This is the first Eagles game that I've seen that they've just come out this hot. It's James back. It's got to be that mojo from James Houghton back, everybody. Number 24, James Houghton, is back. Maybe not being able to play, but just having him back on the bench is a morale boost, especially with Dean Gilmore out for this game. We might be able to get some comments from him after the game. All right, timeout over. We go back to the court. 2:56 left to go in the second quarter. Eagles 34, and the Crescent Christian Academy 11. 21. Once again, just to rehash, shooting the bonus after the foul from Wallace. All right. First one is up. It is no good. Rebound taken by Davidson. Driving down the right sideline. And one! After the foul from Craig, I believe. No, sorry, McAmoo, that's his third. Davidson shooting his free throw. It's up. Good! McAmoo taking the inbound from Martinez. At the top of the key. Over to the right. Over to Martinez. Out to Craig at the wing. Buries a three-pointer. Davidson in on the inbound from Walters at the right wing. Over to Mosier in the corner. Back over to Davidson. Bad pass. Picked up by Martinez. Taken by Craig. Driving. And a layup. All right. Mosier on the inbound from Walters. Driving it down the right. Now back over. Top of the key. 2:05 left to go in the second. All right. Over. Tipped. And one from George Kozlowski. Quick run there from Crescent. Sending Craig back to the line after his second layup in a row after a turnover. Wirtz in. Kozlowski out. Craig buries the free throw. So Wirtz on the inbound from Mosier. Sheehan out to the wing. Shoots a three for his third one. No, off the front of the rim. And rebound taken by Martinez. Pass to himself. Up to McAmoo. Top of the key. Taken by Wirtz. Strip pass. Up. Tip pass from Sheehan. Taken by McAmoo. Driving. The shot from Marconi from the corner. No good. Taken by Wirtz. Over to Sheehan. Back to Wirtz. Passes the half-court stripe. Now we're on the Eagles' turf. Sheehan over at the wing. Pass to Wirtz. Backed up to Davidson. Top of the wing. No good. Rebound taken by Craig. Going down the left side. Tip pass from Wallace. Fast break. Layup is good. Less than a minute left to play now. 21 taking the inbound from McAmoo. Back to McAmoo. Taken back to Martinez. Over to Marconi. Shoots a long two. No good. Martinez with the putback. Mosier on the inbound. Back to Wirtz. Across the stripe. Driving. Layup. Good. Puts the Eagles over 40. An inbounds violation from McAmoo. Turnover. Eagles ball. 28.2 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Wallace calling the play. And a busted play off of 21. Back to Martinez. Top of the key. Over to 21. Left wing. And a foul on Wallace. That's his second. $17 left. '21 free throw good. '21 second free throw. It is up. It is no good. Picked up by Davidson, and he is fouled. Davidson to the line. Davidson's free throw is up. It is no good. They're in double bonus. The automatic 1 and 1. Automatic 2 shots. Missed his first one off the back of the rim. Second one is up. It is good. All right. McAmoo on the inbounds from Martinez. Over to number 21 in the corner. Back to Craig. Right wing taken by Wallace. Over to 21. Three-pointer no good. Off the front of the rim. Taken by Wallace. Shoots a buzzer beater and hits a light. Wow, what a way to end the first half. Our score here at Helen Kelly Smith Gymnasium. Your Eagles 42. Crescent 22. And wait, technical foul. First one, no good. First free throw from Wallace, no good. Second free throw. No good. Wallace's third free throw. Up, it is good. Our final first half score. Eagles 43, Crescent 42. Don't go anywhere. Second half coming up. This is Eagle Pride Radio, the voice of the varsity men. This is Eagle Pride Radio, the voice of the varsity men's basketball. So, after halftime, our score, North Hills 43, Crescent Christian Academy 22. And here comes Crescent. All right. Your second half starters, presented by North Hills P7, come every Friday, Miss Paul's room. Your starters for North Hills, number 2, Sheehan, 11, Mosier, 5, Wirtz, 3, Davidson, 23, Mitchell. Your starters for Crescent are Craig, McAmoo, Martinez, Marconi, and Kamasa. Martinez to inbound. And third quarter is underway. Over to McAmoo, top of the key. Over to Martinez. Fast break. No good. Hardeman Martinez. Jump ball. Eagles basketball. Good defense. Wirtz on the inbound from Mosier. Driving. Right to left. Over to Mosier. Right wing. Broken up play. Ooh. Tip pass. Sheehan. Over to Mitchell in the corner. Driving down the baseline. Stolen away by Martinez. Fast break. And blocked by Wirtz as Davidson drives down the court. And blocked by McAmoo. No, and it's still Eagles ball. All right, Mitchell calls for it. Mosier, step back, driving, fouled. Foul on McAmoo. That is his fourth. McAmoo in foul trouble. Mitchell to inbound. Over to Wirtz. Top of the key. Resets the play. Over to Davidson. Right elbow. Tip ball. Last touched. Ooh. Breaks ankles. Oh, no good off the layup. Rebounded by Craig. Some fancy work by Mosier, but no good. All right, Craig over to McAmoo. Top of the key. Back over to Craig in the corner. Guarded by Sheehan. Fast break. Blocked by Mitchell. Taken by Wirtz. Fast break. Oh, bad pass to Davidson. All right, 21 in for McAmoo. All right, Martinez in for the 21. Inbounds. Driving against Davidson with a reach. Marconi to inbound. Works out. Walters in. Craig all alone in the corner. Blocked by Sheehan. No, it's not. Taken back by Craig at the wing. Over to Martinez. And a travel from Martinez. Wirtz back in. Davidson out. Mitchell into Wirtz. Over to Wallace. Alone. Over the glass. No good. Rebounded by Kamasa. Over to Craig. Over to Martinez. Fast break. Over to 21. Bad pass to Kamasa. Wirtz driving. Good off the glass. Inbounds to Craig from Marconi. Over to Martinez. Across the stripe. 21. At the elbow. Over to Kamasa. Loses the dribble. And is fouled. Traveled. All right. Wirtz out. Pacey Watts in. Sheehan takes the inbounds from Mitchell. Taken by the 21. At the Eagle. Pick set by Mosier. Over to Wallace in the corner. Over to Mosier at the left wing. Driving. Layup. Good! Inbound by Martinez. Taken from Kamasa. Across the Eagle. Taken by Watts. Now Mitchell. Marconi taken by Sheehan. Reach. Reach in on Sheehan. That's his second. Shooting foul. Sorry, my bad. Marconi. First free throw. Good. Second free throw from Marconi. Up. Also good. All right. Sheehan on the inbounds from Mosier. Sheehan guarded by number 21. Pick by Mosier. Now taken by the 24. Marconi lay-in for Sheehan. Martinez inbounds to Craig. Over to Martinez. Taken by Mitchell. Busted play. Stolen away by Sheehan. Full court pressure applied by the 21. Over to Mosier. Top of the key. Driving. Over to Watts. Over to Mitchell. Top of the key. Driving. Swatted away by Marconi. Out of bounds. Last touched by Crescent. Eagles ball. To be inbounded by Mosier. Mosier to inbound. Over to Sheehan behind the volleyball line. Over to Wallace, top of the key. Bad pass. Sheehan saves it. Over to Wallace. Tipped by Martinez. Wallace driving. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Craig. Over to Martinez. Misses a layup off the bottom of the rim. Rebounded by Mitchell. Over to Sheehan. Pat Mosier, wide open lane. Is fouled, but no call. Taken by Craig. Gets the charge call. Mitchell does. Eagles ball. To be inbounded by Mosier. Subs in. Davidson in. Wallace out. Sheehan takes the inbound. Now number 1 comes in for Martinez. Sheehan across the Eagle. Taken by 21. Gets around him. Loses a dribble. Stolen away by the 21. Being guarded by Watts. Over to the 1. Picks up his dribble. Taking him to the 21. Over to Marconi. Top of the key. Driving. No good. Rebound taken by Mitchell. Pass to Davidson. Through traffic. Still taken by Davidson. And a foul on Craig. That's his second. Davidson gets free throw. Number 1 is up. It is no good. Off the right glass. Second free throw for Davidson is up. It is good. All right, number 33 comes in for Marconi. All right. Craig to inbound to number 1. Number 1 driving it left to right across the Eagle. Taken by Watts. 21 up in the corner alone. No good. Rebound by Mitchell. Over to Mosier. Driving down the right side. Giving to Watts. Down in the corner. Watts shoots a 3. No good. Off the front of the rim. 32 driving. Laying by Kamasa. Sheehan takes the inbound from Mosier. Taken up by the 21 on top of the key. Alright. Tips it. .21 over Lone in the corner, shoots a 3 ball, no good, off the back of the rim. Out of bounds on number 1. It is Eagles ball. Inbounded from timeout, full timeout taken by the Eagles. Set the floor for both teams. For the Eagles, it's Mitchell, Davidson, Kozlowski, Sheehan, and Mosier. And for Crescent, I can't tell. Our score right now, 2:24 left in the third quarter with our score. Eagles 50, Crescent 26. Eagles are really gelling this game together as a unit. All right, so on the floor now for Crescent. It is Craig Kamasa, number 1, number 21, and number 33. All right, Kozlowski inbounds to Sheehan. Sheehan taking it. Will be guarded by the 21. No, over to Mosier. Got the wing. Good pass to Sheehan. Taken by the 21. Moving. Tipped away by the 21. Layup. And a foul by Sheehan. 21 will shoot 2. The first for number 21 is up. It's good. Drops it in. Second one is up. It is no good. Taken back by Craig. Kamasa in the middle. Tries to teardrop it. No good. Pass over to Sheehan. Dribbles around. Layup. No good. Rebound taken by the 1. Guarded by Kozlowski. 21 all alone in the corner. Up to 11. Left wing. Right wing. Excuse me. 1 up top of the key. Pass from over to Craig. Over alone in the corner. No good. Stolen away by the 21 after the rebound from Sheehan. Bad pass. Ducked. Stolen away by the 1. 3v1 break. And they're saying it was last touched by Eagles. Over to 1. Alone at the corner. No, sorry. Wing. Layup. Foul from Kozlowski. The and 1 for Craig. Walters in. And Watts in. Kozlowski out. Sheehan out. Craig taking his and 1. Made it. It's now a 20-point game as Mosier takes the inbound from Mitchell. Takes by the 21. Tip the dribble. Last touch by 21. Tip ball. Eagles ball. And in timeout taken by Crescent. No, sorry. Full from the Eagles. Let's take a moment to analyze the performance of the Eagles in this game. They've done very well up to this point, scoring roughly, I believe they scored 25, 49 after the second quarter, 43 after the second quarter. And so it was, they scored 6 this quarter. They scored 25 and then they scored 25 to 43. 17 points. They scored 25, 17, and so far 6. I'm rambling right now because in timeouts I really have to kill time. 106 left to play. Eagles 50, Crescent Academy 30. Mosier to take it between the volleyball lines. Passed to Davidson. Over to Walters. Middle. Bad pass. Slow pass. Mosier picks up his dribble. Stolen away by the 21, but Davidson takes it back. Over to Walters in the corner. Puts up a 3. Off the back iron. Rebounded by Mitchell. Pass to Watts. Foot was out of bounds. Crescent ball. Good fight by Watts, though. 49 seconds left to go in this quarter. 21 inbounds it to the 1. Top of the key, taken by Mosier. Alone in the wing. Guarded short. Rebounded by Walters. Over to Mosier. Guarded by nobody. Taking out the court right now. Picked up by the 21. Over to Mitchell. Left corner. Puts it along to. Got it! Puts him at 52. The 1 takes an inbound from Kamasa. Driving it up the middle. 23 seconds left now. Taken by Watts. Over to Craig. At the right wing. Puts up a 2. No good. Off the glass. Rebounded by Davidson. 10 seconds left to go. Davidson driving up the right. Guarded by the 21. Over to Mosier behind the volleyball line. Driving. This fights for it. Davidson puts up a buzzer beater. 3. No good. Too high. After the third quarter, our final third quarter score. Eagles 52. Crescent Academy 30. All right, starting off the fourth quarter with our score 52-30 in favor of the Eagles. Setting the floor for you to start the fourth quarter. Eagles, it is Walters, Mitchell, Mosier, Watts, and Wallace. Setting the floor now for Crescent. It is Craig, 21, Martinez, 1, and 33. Inbounds pass from Walters over to Mosier, back to Wallace, down to Wallace in the middle, fought for. Last touched by Walters. Quick scramble for the ball. Turnover, Eagles. Martinez inbounds to the 1 driving, picked up by Watts. Bad pass for Crescent. Possession arrow. Pass. Alright, to Mitchell over to Mosier. Top of the key. Pacey alone. Nope. Pass tipped by Martinez. Fast break. Pass to Craig. Guarded by Wallace. Back alone, number 1. Top of the key. Over to Craig. Left wing. Fouled by Wallace. That's his third. To be inbounded by Martinez. Taken by Craig in the elbow. Got it for 3. Sheehan takes the inbounds from Walters. Over to Wallace. Left wing. Guarded by Craig. Resets behind the volleyball line. Taken by the 21. Top of the key. Wallace dribbling. Tipped by the 21. Taken by the 1. Layup by Craig. No good. Off the side of the rim. Out of bounds. Touched by Craig. Eagles ball to be inbounded by Daniel Walters. To the 2. Reach by the 1. Alright, inbounded by Sheehan, driving it up the court. Push from the 21. Sheehan guarded by the 21. Ball tipped by the 21. Over to Wallace. Left wing, driving on Craig. Over to Walters and in the middle. Sheehan. Over to Watts down the middle. Tipped. Taken by Walters. Bad layup. Tipped by Martinez. Martinez driving. Over to Craig. Left wing. That's his favorite spot. And he drains another one. Score now. 36-52 Eagles. 6:14 left to go. Inbounded by Walters. Over to Wallace. Back to Sheehan. Across the half-court stripe. Walters over to Wallace. Wallace baseline layup. Got it! Martinez to the 1. Driving across the Eagle. Picked up by Watts. Over to 21. Shoots a 3. No good. Last touch by Sheehan. Subs. Walters is out. Watts is out. Davidson in. Mosier in. Martinez over to Craig. Misses from the right wing. Rebounded by Sheehan. Taken by the 21. Over to Wallace. 3 short. Rebounded by Sheehan. Got the layup. 56-36 or 8. I can't tell. Inbounded. Given to Craig. Back to Martinez. Top of the key. Over to the 21. Down to the 14 in the lane. McAmoo in the lane. Tipped by Davidson. Grabbed by Wallace. Driving down the left side. Wallace layup. Last touched by... I couldn't tell, but it is Crescent ball. Inbounded. Off the hands of the 1. It is Eagles ball. Their side of the court. Mitchell to inbound. Sheehan fadeaway jumper. Got it! 15, and Martinez inbounds to the 1. Over to Craig from the logo. Missed a dribble. Reach from Davidson. Wallace out, Kozlowski in. Confusion! That's a long 2. 2. Mosier on the dish from Sheehan. Davidson with the putback. Got it! The 1 inbounds from McAmoo. Driving. 21 alone. Puts up a 3. Drains it. Davidson taken by the 21. Blocked. Davidson to inbound. To Sheehan. Driving. Driving between traffic. Puts up a floater. Got it! 62-41. 4:15 left to go in the game. Inbounds to McAmoo. Back to the number 1. Driving. Craig gives it back to the 1. Craig back in the corner. Shoots a 3. No good. Rebounded by the 1 with the putback. Got it. Mosier. Inbound from Mitchell. Over to Davidson. With a foul on Martinez. That's his 2nd. Mitchell to inbound. Gives it to Sheehan. Guarded closely by the 21. Driving. Knocked away. Takes it back. Over to Kozlowski in the corner. Driving. Puts up a 2. Aw. Travel. Inbounds to the 1 from McAmoo. The 1 driving in across the Eagle. Taken by Sheehan. Now rolls over to Davidson. Back to Sheehan. Over to Craig in the corner, or the wing. Got it! Mosier gives it to Mitchell. Driving. Baseline. Hits the bottom of the basket. Or sorry, bottom of the backboard. 3:16. Oh, he's fouled. That is McAmoo's 5th. He has fouled out of the game. McAmoo's done. Mitchell's first. His first one is up. And good! The 2nd from Mitchell. Up. No good. Rebounded by Martinez. Driving it down the left side. Martinez stops. Pulls up a 3. Short. Rebounded by number 30. Back to Martinez. Driving. Over to 21. Shoots a 3. Off the top of the backboard. Rebounded by Mitchell. Mitchell driving it up the middle. Stopped. Gives it to Kozlowski. Tipped by the 2. Gives it to the 21. Bad pass. Eagles ball. Kozlowski to inbound. Gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell driving. Guarded closely by the 21. Gives it to Walters. Pulls up a jumper off the back. No good. Rebounded by Martinez. Martinez driving. Gives it to the 21. Going to the back. Guarded by Mosier. Driving down the baseline. Over to Martinez. Put back. Good. Sheehan takes the inbound from Walters. 2:20 left to go in the game. Throws it over to Kozlowski. Bad pass. Crescent ball. Mosier out. Watts in. Sheehan out. Wallace in. One takes the inbound from Martinez. At the top. Pick from Martinez. Gives it to number 30. Left wing. Back to the top. Right wing. Craig. Tip pass. Taken by the 1. Number 30. Last touch out of bounds. Eagle ball. Walters out. Davidson in. Last touch by 21 on the guard. Still Eagle ball. 1:59 left to play. Davidson driving on the inbound. Loses the ball. Out of bounds. Crescent ball. Number 1 on the inbounds from Martinez. Up at the top of the key. Guarded by Watts. Now guarded both by Wallace and Watts. Over to number 10. Left wing. Over to number 1. Top of the key. Craig driving from the left wing. Fouled and an and 1. That's Kozlowski's 3rd. The score is now 50-63. 1:38 left to play in the game. Craig's first is no good. Rebounded by Martinez. Put back, no good. Taken by Davidson. Over to Wallace. Layup, no open layup, no good. Eagle ball. To be inbounded by Wallace. Gives it to Mitchell. Left wing, long 2. Missed. Front of the rim. Number 21. Shoot an open layup. Good. Timeout taken by the Eagles. 52-63. 1:17 left. It has become a game. This has become a game, ladies and gentlemen. An 11-point game with 1 minute and 17 seconds left to decide today's winner. Some good basketball action here in the 4th quarter. A lot of back and forth, a lot of no-called fouls. This has become just who can shoot better. I mean, really, that's all it ever is. But especially in this one. All right, Eagles break. And on the floor for the Eagles, it is Wallace, Mitchell, Watts, Sheehan, Davidson. All right. Here we go. All right, as the timeout ends, it is Martinez, Craig, number 1, number 21, and number 30 on the floor for Crescent. All right, Mitchell to inbound. Gives it to Sheehan. Driving on the 21. Picked up by the 21 and the 3. Full court pressure applied now. Breaks both of them. Driving, top of the key. Over to Wallace. Over to Mitchell. Over to Wallace. Layup, good. Less than a minute left to play now. As 1 takes the inbound from Mitchell. Wallace, guarding number 1.
Step into him. What's going up?
Foul on Mitchell. That is his 4th. With 50 seconds left, you gotta wonder how much do they have left in them. Number 1 shooting his first. Banked in. Mosier in. Watts out. Number 1 shooting his second. It's good. 54-65 our score with 50 seconds left. Sheehan gets the inbound. And is fouled. Number 1 for Crescent. That's his 2nd. Sheehan shooting 2 for the Eagles. All right. The Eagles have shot very well with the exception of Wallace there at the very end of the first half. First free throw is up. No good, off the front. Grabbed in by Martinez. Martinez, fast break down the left. Over to 21. Bad pass. Last touched by Crescent. Eagle ball. Mosier to inbound. Tipped by the 21. Taken by Davidson. Over to Sheehan. Tried to lead him. Could have been called for tripping there, but touched by the Eagles last. Inbounded for Martinez, taken by the 1. Over to Craig. In the wing, three-pointer, got it. Shooting the and 1. 57-65 now. An 8-point game. 7-point game now. Sheehan takes the inbound from Mosier. Pick by Mitchell. Timeout taken by the Eagles with 27.5 seconds left. We'll take it with them. We are back with you. 27.5 seconds left in the fourth quarter to be inbounded by Mitchell. Throws it up to Sheehan. Takes it. Taken by the 21. Taken away. Thrown to Wallace. Wallace driving. 19 seconds left. Over to Sheehan. Top of the key. And is fouled. Number 21. That is his 4th. Sheehan going to the line once again with 16.8 seconds left. Sheehan misses. Mosier takes it. Out of bounds. Eagle ball. 11 seconds left. Over to Mitchell. Stolen by Martinez. Layup. No good. Stolen by Davidson. And that's the game. Eagles win it. 65-58. That is your final score. From all of us here at NHCS Eagle Pride Radio, Mr. Andy Brannigan, all of our players, this is Nolan Parrish saying so long and God bless. I'm here with Silas and Caleb after their victory. Caleb, first question. Obviously, that shot, the final shot of the first half. Yeah. Was that just out of desperation, or were you just trying to please the crowd?
The time was running down. I want to get a last shot off, and didn't make it, but got fouled. Had three free throws coming up. Missed the first 2, made the last one, so put a point on the board for the team and went out on the locker room with the mate. So.
And Silas, you seemed less frustrated this game. Was that because you were winning?
No, it was more just because I wasn't hurt as bad. Last game I was in a lot of pain. This game I was still in a lot of pain with the hamstring, but not as much as I was. Like last game, it was like almost unbearable. So this game I was really, and plus the game speed was just a little bit slower this game with the team we were playing. So I was able to kind of just relax and still be able to run the offense and everything. So my hamstring's getting better. So hopefully whenever I come back off a break, it should be completely healed up.
Now this question is for both of you. This game seemed to be, you gelled better. You know, your chemistry was better. You called better plays. What do you think was the cause of that?
I just think that the atmosphere altogether this year, especially in this game, I think we're getting closer together as not just a basketball team, but as a family, because it's a family. It's not just a team. It's not an iron team. We pass the ball more. We run the offenses in this game a lot better, and like you said, the chemistry is a lot better. I'm happy with the way the team's going. We're not arguing with each other in the locker room, building each other up no matter what, whether it's a bad shot or a great shot. We're still clapping them off, clapping them on the court, and that's how it's supposed to be.
That question is also to you, Silas.
I just think it just comes down to guys realizing their roles on the team. Who's gonna do what. And I think, as long as we're moving the ball, we're going to score. As long as we're getting the ball to each other in transition and cutting hard and everything. I think just last game we were just a little bit slack on that. A lot of guys were trying to do things themselves, and me too. I got frustrated a couple times and tried to do a little bit too much. So I just think it's about knowing everyone on the team is valuable. And, whether that's me getting out on the break and Caleb hitting me on a break, or Caleb, getting out on the break and me hitting him on the break, you just gotta know that your teammates are there, and you gotta trust your teammates to be able to get the job done. So.
Was having James back a morale booster?
I mean, it's kind of hard whenever he's not out there, but it's definitely good to know that he's going to be back out there soon. So having him on the bench and everything coming off, of course he's always going to keep everyone, clapped up. Always talking to everybody, telling you good job after you do something. So we're really excited to have him back. Hopefully he'll be back Tuesday. So we're just really excited to have him out there with us.
Now, Caleb, you've obviously played with James longer. Is having him out there, does that give you a better anchor in the offense?
It definitely gives us more depth into the chart of our bench. It definitely gives us a bigger man that's that can body like some of the others. We're not a big tall team. We're thick, but we ain't really strong on it. James, he's thick and he doesn't want to put his body out there, risking his body for the ball. And that's going to really help us in our offense. But back to the morale thing, James brings a great morale to the team. Last year, the team, we were kind of down. This year, he's upbeat. We're upbeat. I feel like if we stay upbeat and we have James on the court, getting rebounds, doing what he does, going back to the whole role thing, I know my role is defense mostly. James is rebounding, and Silas is being scoring, and everybody else plays a part in making cuts. But I think we're going to have a great season this year.
All right, great game tonight, guys. Great win, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
I think.